And welcome back to another episode of Words of Wisdom with ChatGPT. Today's quote comes from John Foster Dulles. Hey ChatGPT, tell us a little more about Mr. Dulles.
John Foster Dulles was an American diplomat and lawyer who served as the United States Secretary of State under President Dwight D. Eisenhower from 1953 to 1959. He is known for his hardline stance against communism and his role in shaping American foreign policy during the Cold War. Before becoming Secretary of State, Dulles served as a lawyer and diplomat, and he was instrumental in the formation of the United Nations. Here are today's wise words from John Foster Dulles. The measure of success is not whether you have a tough problem to deal with, but whether it's the same problem you had last year. This quote suggests that success should be judged by whether or not one is able to make progress and overcome challenges, rather than the difficulty of those challenges themselves. In other words, the speaker is saying that it is better to have made progress and moved on to new challenges, rather than to still be dealing with the same problems as before. The idea behind the quote is that progress and improvement are key markers of success, and that it is more important to be able to address and solve problems than to simply be faced with difficult challenges. So my guy Drew, what say you?
Thanks ChatGPT. Here's my take on these wise words. Congress should be notified about today's quote. As one Secretary of State, Mr. Dulles knows this firsthand, and hence the quote. This to me falls in line with procrastination and thinking difficult problems take a long time to solve. And to an extent, yes, some complex problems do take time to resolve, but what I think today's quote is referring to is you don't want to keep it on your plate and keep thinking about it, because success is found in making progress, however small, just as long as you're moving towards improvement. I come to adopt the philosophy that a goal that can't or won't be measured is not a worthy goal to begin with. We all look at our own to-do lists in our profession and in our personal life, and sometimes we put off doing the really difficult ones because we don't have that energy, or we just don't want to do it until it really needs to get done. There is an old saying that if the first thing you do each morning is eat a live frog, you'll have the satisfaction of knowing you're done with the worst thing you'll have to do all day. I'm not sure about eating any frogs. And funny thing I just have to mention, in the Philippines there is a delicacy called balut. It's a duck embryo that you can buy in different stages of development, with some of the later stages already having feathers and beaks. And yeah, just like the frog, I'm definitely not inclined to be eating any balut first thing in the morning. So the key takeaway today is to develop a habit to try and get things done quickly if they can be done quickly, and if it requires more time, reverse engineer the end result and lay out a roadmap on how to get the job done and take action. Bonus, yep, you heard that right, I got a bonus for you today. Have a repercussion as a result of your procrastination, whatever it may be. This is a good tool if you find yourself without an accountability partner. Repercussions are good ways for you to internally hold yourself accountable. So if you don't do the task at hand, then there's a negative consequence, is what I'm saying.
Now let's hear yours. In the comment section, share your thoughts on today's quote. Until next time, stay humble, stay hungry, and stay hopeful. And we'll catch you on the next episode.